Welcome everyone to the Kaz and Julie Show.
Or the Julie and Kaz Show.
Well, it's my turn today to introduce us, so it's the Kaz and Julie Show. And we are just two really cool vibing girls talking about health and wellness. We each are from the health and wellness industry. I am a registered massage therapist, an energy healer, meditation coach. I own Key Health and Wellness in Whitby.
And I own Balance Life with Julie. I'm a health and nutrition coach. Basically, I help people break up with their bad habits.
Mm-hmm. And together, we're just going to chit chat about health and wellness. You get to listen along. You get to comment if you want. We'd love to hear from you. Today's subject is something I love dearly, which is massage therapy. So we're going to talk about the benefits of it, why it's something that is important that you should incorporate into your life, and just human, I think, touch in general. We lack it so much. Most of the time, I think I have two kinds of clientele. One, they come because they're in pain, and the other come because they crave that connection. And both are right. There is no right or wrong. If you only go and get massage therapy when you're in pain, that's fine. But knowing that regular massage therapy sessions will actually help you to stay pain-free a lot longer. So maybe keep that in mind. So
I like getting massages.
they are wonderful.
They are very nice.
It's
Love.
funny that saying, like, the mechanic always has the beat up car. I find often people are like, when do you get a massage? And I'm like, I don't.
I gave you a massage, a little one.
Well, that's true. And I didn't critique it.
It's very nerve-wracking.
Actually, it's funny because I've had people before, they're like, oh, I would give you a massage, but I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, just somebody touch me. Just help. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I will take care of myself. I use my husband's elbow a lot, much to his duress,
Wait,
but
you,
I
like,
do.
just get him to
I'm
stick
like,
it?
I need that elbow.
elbow?
Yeah. And he just basically, he creates the elbow and I either back into it or I shove it where I need it to. And then I'm like, more, less pressure, here, there. I just end up yelling at him. There's crying involved, but it works. You got to do what you got to do. If I could duplicate myself and give myself a massage, I would love it. I do have a few massage therapists that I go to, but like me, they're busy and trying to coordinate our schedules is very hard.
Mm-hmm.
But for everyone else, get a massage.
I'm
Because it's great.
super picky about massage therapists.
Most people are. And I think it's a good thing. You need to have that connection with them. If you're not comfortable on the table, then you're not going to be able to fully relax. And the whole purpose of a massage is to get to that level of relaxation where healing can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're constantly, tensing or you're just not feeling right, then absolutely you're not ever going to get to that zone.
Right.
And there's this level of trust that needs to happen when you're with a massage therapist, because again, it's that whole comfort level. You need to be able to speak to them and let them know what's going on. You have to have a dialogue. Like, you're in control when you are having a massage, believe it or not. And so if the pressure is too much, you need to speak up, because as awesome as us RMTs are, we're not mind readers. We are body readers and usually can tell if something's not right. But if you're finding the pressure is too much, or you feel like the pressure needs to be a bit more, you really need to speak up. Dictate how you want your session to go, because too much pressure is not a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is very frustrating when clients come in and they're like, no pain, no gain, because that's not true. If you're having too much pressure, and by too much pressure, it's when it goes from that like feel good pain to, okay, now it really hurts and I'm tensing.
And I can't breathe.
Exactly. That actually is bad, because now the therapist and you are working against each other. And so those muscles that the therapist is trying to relax is now really tight. And that's where muscle damage can happen. That's when you end up being bruised for days on end, which is not normal. A little bit of soreness is normal after massage. And that's just really where waste is being flushed out of that area. But that excessive, like, I feel like I got hit by a truck. It's not a good thing.
No, you definitely don't want to be like walking away from a massage going, oh my God.
Or not walking, hobbling.
Hobbling
I have
off
heard
the table.
clients that's like, I just dragged myself to my car. It's not a good thing. And yes, I know they're like, but 3 days later, I felt great. That's because you'd finally recovered from the brutal massage you had just had. Now, I will say this. I have a very good friend who absolutely loves deep, deep pressure. Like, she goes crazy for it. And she likes that whole, I feel like I've been hit by a truck thing. And if that's you, then that's fine. But do understand that it's not necessarily a good thing for you. A good therapist can go really deep, but they go at a pace that you can tolerate. And that's the key. If they go too deep too soon, or they go past that threshold, that's when things are being damaged.
Mm-hmm. The muscle tenses.
Exactly. So reasons to get a massage. I mean, I think we could talk forever about it, but some of the key things is relaxation. You need to be able to take yourself to a level where your sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight and flight, which most of us live in on a daily basis now, unfortunately, we need to we need to get to a point where that can switch off and our parasympathetic nervous system, so our rest and digest, can kick in. Mm-hmm. That's actually where a lot of our healing takes place. Digestion happens in that. Our sleep gets better when we're in that zone.
Our stress levels come down.
Exactly.
Cortisol comes down. So that's definitely a good thing, because when the stress levels come down, then your body can actually heal. If you're in a state of stress, then your body can't heal.
Precisely. And just mood elevates when you're also at a much better relaxed pace. I think everyone that gets off the table, I always joke that I'm going to do before and after pictures. Mm-hmm. You know, like when you go to, I don't know, some place, and like at Wonderland, Canada's Wonderland, like a theme park, and they kind of take that picture, that moment where you're like, that's what we need to do in massage, so people can see it. And then the afterwards where they're all like, I can't see anything, I'm so relaxed.
I usually just have like a line across my face.
Like in a drool mark?
Like a line here, a line here. I have been known to like drool on the floor.
Yes, I do get a lot of drooling.
Yeah.
Drooling, snoring.
Yes, I have fallen asleep in massages.
And that's good.
And sometimes I just talk nonsense in massages.
The massage gibberish. It's good. That's a good sign, because it's a release as well. So I joke with my clients that I have the word therapist in my title for a reason, because a lot of clients, they lay on the table and they talk nonstop. And I don't mind it at all. Whether people fall asleep, whether they're quiet, whether they talk, it's all relevant to you, because talking is a form of release. And often they don't get to say the things they need to say at the office, at home. And so a lot of that is stored in their muscles. And as soon as we start working through it, it can come out. Mm-hmm. And it is a perfect form of release for them. So I don't mind either a drool. I have people pass gas and they get so embarrassed. Don't worry about it. It happens.
I don't think it's happened to me
yet.
Well, I'm just,
what?
It hasn't happened, but I'm not that I want it to happen.
Well, it's fine.
My stomach doesn't really get upset.
No.
We've talked about that.
I'm actually, I know this will sound weird, but I feel really honored when someone passes gas, because it means they are so comfortable with me that they can release that. And imagine how uncomfortable you are, especially when you're laying on your belly, if you're like, I got a fart, and then they're holding it. Just let it out. Seriously, it doesn't bother me.
Wow, we've talked about poop. Now we're talking about gas.
I know. Although I kind of should put a disclaimer. I don't want people to come just fart at me in a session. Like, I'm talking only if you feel like you need to.
Like, don't make a habit out of it.
Exactly.
This is essentially what she's saying.
For 60 minutes, don't violate my nostrils. If you can help it. I'm going to start like this new trend where people are like, it's a release for 60 minutes. I don't know. I don't even know how to put a figure on that.
You know, we should definitely, like, if you're that gassy, then we go back to gut health.
I will refer you to Julie.
And we can talk about what the heck you're eating.
The beast in your belly.
Where you're so gassed up, because that's what I mean. It's like, I don't really have issues with gas. So I'm like, anytime someone tells me that they have gas issues, I'm like, what the heck are you eating?
Well, I think also a reason people, not just because they have poor gut health, but as soon as you start to relax, that just digestion whole piece kicks in, right? So now your body's able to start functioning a little better, which is another reason where I'm like, that's fine. Let it out. It needs to happen. Don't
let it go. Let it go.
Oh my gosh. I should have that on like tap. So when people are like, I think I need to, I can just be like, let it go. I've never watched that movie, by the way.
You should.
I think I'm the only mom in the world.
It's a good movie.
/ person who's
I don't
never
have
watched
kids
it.
And I've watched it.
I don't know. I think it's
a
because
really good film.
People sing it so much, and I'm just like, nope, not today. So
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
All right, I'm going to save up all the farts and give you that for Christmas. Okay. So back to massage therapy and all its benefits. Incidentally, a reason most people are like, I don't want to massage, I can't afford it. It's kind of bullshit because I charge $80 for a 60-minute massage. So if you break that down, it's actually only about $2.60 something cents. For less than a cup of coffee a day, you could get a massage, and imagine how much your life would improve. So it's going to decrease blood pressure. It's going to decrease the stress hormone cortisol. It is going to decrease inflammation in your body. It's going to help with muscle tone and strength, which actually helps to prevent injuries. It's going to help you sleep better, and sleep is crucial for so many things.
Sleep is awesome.
It helps with your mental clarity as well. You don't go home with all the stuff that's pent up in there. A lot of chronic pain, in my opinion, but kind of scientifically proven as well, actually stems from emotional distress that is trapped in your body. So things that you're not releasing
or acknowledging.
Exactly. Fester and manifest in your body as pain. So sometimes, there would be a certain point in your body, you're like, oh, I didn't even know that hurt. And it's because these emotions are starting to rise to the surface, and very soon they're just going to rear their ugly heads. So there's tons of benefits to massage, but I think one of the most important things is just that human contact, that touch. And a lot of people crave it, and it's becoming a thing of the past now. We're moving more into a world where we're behind a screen, behind a phone. We can stay inside. We don't even have to go out and order food anymore. And we can just leave the instructions. Leave it on the doorstep.
Uber
Don't
Eats.
even make me open the door and look at you.
Just like leave it right there.
Exactly. But yet our bodies, us as humans, we're designed to touch, to embrace. And so we're missing that huge function of our lives that we need so desperately, especially when it comes to our nervous system. It helps to settle things down. It's very comforting, and it's very important.
Helps the body to heal. And it's actually, I think of it as an important part of like having a good, solid wellness program to get yourself a massage, if not every month, then at least every other month, so that you're kind of on top of that. And if you're someone like me that works out and does high intensity exercise, then you really need massage.
Absolutely. Or even if you sit for long periods of time, it is not good for your body. And so a massage is going to help obviously increase the muscle tone and help it strengthen, but it's also going to help with your joints. It's going to help flush out toxins as well as blood flow for sure. And I think we're going to do a podcast on movement and how crucial it is. A lot of people don't realize that even though your heart pumps blood, your legs are really important. Like the movement of your legs is very important to getting your circulation going. So I guess to wrap things up, get a massage.
That's
The
what I
end.
was thinking. Get a massage.
There's nothing else to say. Let us know what kind of massages you like. Like maybe there's people who are like, I love deep massage. How dare you? Leave some comments. Let us know why you go, why you don't go. And if you'd like to get a massage by me, you can contact me at Key Health and Wellness Whitby on Instagram. That's KI Health and Wellness Whitby.
You can find me on Instagram at Julie Brar. I can't help you out with the massage thing.
But the fart thing.
The nutrition thing I can definitely help you with so you're not like farting up a storm. So we'll catch you next time, right?
We will. Have a great day.
Bye.
This show has been produced by podcastexpert.ca.